Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, let me just, I'm going to break in here with something before I tell you what's going on with North Korea. GetTheTea.com, my good friend Ronnie McMullen, Christian company, greatest tea you'll ever drink. It's all organic, and it helps detox your system. You don't want to, listen, trust me, GetTheTea.com. Just go to GetTheTea.com, order yours today. You'll be blessed, I guarantee it. And it tastes great. Well, I can tell you something else breaking right now, and that is Kim Jong-un is set to launch the largest missile ever. And he may do it today. He may do it as President Trump is in South Korea to send a message to Trump. We have information coming that Trump will bet jetting into South Korea today on his tour of Asia, set for one-on-one chat with President Moon there in South Korea. The U.S. president will be in Seoul, which is just 35 miles from the border of North Korea and just 120 miles from the capital of North Korea. Spooks now fear that the rogue state will be planning a massive missile launch to send a message to President Donald J. Trump as he gets the closest he has ever been to Kim Jong-un. Missile movements have been detected across North Korea today. And while U.S. and South Korean spy planes have been working overtime as they try to sniff out what Kim Jong-un may be up to, we have reports inside North Korea that missiles have been on the move. War fears have reached an all-time high this year as the two powers square up to each other, promising nuclear annihilation. What? Remember, Kim Jong-un said he wants to sink Japan and turn America into ash and darkness. Well, North Korea's next step will be to launch a nuclear-capable missile out into the heart of the Pacific, according to experts. And Kim Jong-un's rogue state has been talking up the possibility of the dreaded Jacques Bird, a live nuclear explosion over the ocean. The first of its kind, folks, in 30 years in the world. Now, an unannounced test of this kind would be the ultimate provocation and is likely to spark World War III. Launching an unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile out into the Pacific is believed to be the rogue state's next move, but folks, you never know. Kim Jong-un may just want to send the shock value like never before. Now, Donald Trump predicted 2 decades ago of the tremendous threat for the United States by North Korea, and in an interview on television. And so certainly this nuclear missile is something we really don't want to see launched by Kim Jong-un. The world's North Korea's largest scale missile test to date and an unprecedented show of force to the United States. Previously, experts told the Daily Star Online that a battle-ready launch will be the next step for North Korea. Also, Director of Defense Studies at the Center for National Interest in the United States, a man by the name of Harry Kainis, said they're going over Japan and they will drop in the Pacific. They need to test those missiles in battlefield conditions. They need to do that because shooting missiles up in the air isn't how you would do it in a war anyway. An eerie silence has fallen over the Korean peninsula tonight as Kim Jong-un has not launched a missile since September 15th, and Trump is arriving across the border. This is going to be an incredible situation if he does this. What do we do? Reports also emerged of a massive collapse at his nuclear test. Well, I reported that, and you guys know 200 workers are dead, and I shared that with you guys last week, and it took mainstream, lamestream, fake news media, it took them 11 hours to confirm the report, but I had already received it from my word on the street sources. Now, the disaster occurred just days after North Korea detonated that hydrogen bomb on September 3rd that ended up collapsing the tunnels and the nuclear facility, killing 200 people on October 10th. But more importantly, and that's horrible, there's been a large amount of radiation that has escaped from the crippled site. Fears loom that the incident could force Kim Jong's hand into a more overground testing, as the mountain test range is said to be on its last legs, risking total collapse. Nuclear war fears have reached new heights this year as North Korea refuses to give up its nuclear program despite pressure from the United Nations. And Kim Jong-un believes that nuclear weapons will secure his rule in North Korea and allow him to blackmail his neighbors and the United States, which is what his grandfather and father did for 25 years. Now, Trump has spent the last few days in Japan and will today arrive in South Korea for meetings with President Moon and meetings with the U.S. Army. Are you serious? This could get ugly. Just so you know what the tale of the tape is in this final countdown. Kim Jong-un is 5'6". President Donald Trump is 6'3". Moon is younger, though, with the advantage maybe in youth at 33, while Trump is 71. Kim Jong-un is believed to be worth 5 billion pounds, while Trump is believed to be worth about 3 billion pounds. Also, Kim Jong-un has 60 nukes, according to reports. President Trump has 6,800 nukes. And also, Trump has a pretty decent golf game and is in fairly good shape for a 71-year-old man. Kim Jong-un is definitely a little overweight and full of toxins and maybe a whole lot more. Well, let me just tell you something else. Reports also emerged of a massive collapse at that nuclear site, and this has caused for great concern. We also know that Kim Jong-un has murders his closest family members and anyone that he suspects that may be trying to take down him and his power. Fears loom the incident could force Kim Jong-un's hand into a more overground testing, as we said, and it could become much more dangerous if he fires them over the Pacific Ocean. Are we in the final confrontation? Is it just about ready to begin in what I'm calling the South Asian Armageddon? Well, the Bible did say that the kings of the East would be manipulated by 3 unclean spirits. They would come from the mouth of the dragon, the mouth of the beast, and the mouth of the false prophet. And they would manipulate, they would affect the kings of the East, drawing them into the battle of Armageddon. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. You can read that prophecy in Revelation chapter 16. And we'll talk about it tonight on Prime Time live at 10 p.m. Eastern at my website and new live stream everywhere else, including this YouTube channel.